I also think that it's important for Muslims to be involved in the broader conversation about justice for Detroit's neighborhoods. Because truly, what happened in Detroit over the last certainly 15 years is just an absolute travesty. With you know the county foreclosures that we talked that I mentioned a little bit earlier, the property tax foreclosures, that foreclosed on 1 in 3 homes in the city of Detroit. A rate not seen since the Great Depression. Um, and really, to what end? To balance the books of the county so that it wouldn't go into state receivership. I mean, really, like really twisted ends. We destroyed the city. We hollowed it out through terrible political judgment, criminal political judgment. Um, and so, I think that, Muslims, we're a very charitable community. And I think, the evolution of that charity has to be, systemic change and accountability. And so particularly, when we talk about housing work and as it is, certainly we know the centrality of community in our tradition and the numerous sort of admonitions from the prophet to stay in community and to not veer from it. But also, the Prophet Muhammad names housing as one of sort of 3 human rights that he enumerates for the son of Adam when he says, clothing, housing, and food and water, essentially. And so, or shelter, and say housing or shelter, but housing. And so when to us, this would seem to be a non-controversial issue in the context of our tradition, and something that folks from across the spectrum of Muslim political practice could hopefully embrace for its value.